I mean, you can keep singing. It's just I'm letting you know for your own courtesy that I'm filming. Hello, you guys. It has been a long time. I am going to get to the garden tour, but I just want to show you guys what I'm working on. I am working on all of my seeds. It's kind of chaos here. I have a ton of seeds. I have them organized out into the areas that they're going to be kind of planted in. If you guys want to kind of see what I am planting, these are the things that I'm planting. I spent a lot of time planning all of this and exactly where everything will go. As you can see, I have herbs that like shade because this part is going to be in a shaded area. I will start it's literally the last day of April today. I will start the end of April urban homestead tour in the basement with my seedlings that I have, and then we will go outside. What's the temperature?
40 degrees Fahrenheit.
So it's 40 degrees and raining right now. So that's why I'm filming this on my phone, because I do not want my camera to get wet. It's a little crooked, bear with me. I'm using a terrible tripod. So we're in my basement. This is my grow space. I have this shelving unit, which I'll show you guys in a second, and then I'll spin you around and I will show you I have a small greenhouse. You might be able to hear my chicks in the background. We have baby chicks that are 2 days shy of being 2 weeks old. So that's why you can probably hear them. They're very cute. I'll show you guys them also. I'll kind of show you guys, I don't want to explain everything. Long story short, these are calendula, which is I use for like salves and things. And then I have some, I think kale's back there. Some kale. And then I have 65 baby tomato seedling plants. So that is kind of what is going on there. This is kind of a hodgepodge over here of things that I kind of planted out but kind of didn't. I think it's also mostly kale, cabbage, and or broccoli. And then under here I have some flowers. These are on heat mats. They are waiting to germinate. Hi, peepers. Let's see if I can open this for you guys. So I'm gonna show you guys the peepers. Hi, peepers. See, they're very small and very cute. Charlie kind of fabricated this. You can probably hear my fan. These are my peppers. I didn't know if keeping this half zipped would kind of create a little more warmth in there, just because peppers do like warmth. So these are my peppers. My reflective stuff in the back is falling down. But there are the pepper plants. I have a ton of different varieties. And then here are even more tomatoes. You can see the fans kind of blowing them just so they get nice and big and strong. Down here I have, this is catnip in the front. I have rosemary. These are lavender, the only two seedlings that actually worked. I have echinacea. Then these are more calendula, and this is basil. I cannot figure out how to grow basil. It's driving me insane. Here is the back of my urban homestead. As you can see, these are my girls. The dog will sit and just whine. These are really not worm out. But as you can see, as soon as you walk out of our back door, this is our chicken run. I am gonna check for eggs, but oh, another egg. Why are you guys outside? It's raining, bro. Michael, don't you dare. This is our third egg. We only have 4 hens that are laying, so 3 eggs is not bad. This season, we have about 1,000 square feet of growing space. I have raised beds behind me, a couple tunnels, so I can extend my season. I'll show you guys that. And then I have a large in-ground garden as well. I really like gardening. I like growing my own food. I like sharing my food with my neighbors. That's what I like to do. So, would it really be one of my videos without Lemon? Yes. Hey, yes. This is my favorite chicken. She's a Buff Orpington. If you're not familiar with the chickens, she's a sweet girl. Big ol' wingers. Yes, you are the sweetest. I was telling him that. Oh, ma'am. Those wings hurt, man. Those wings, they do not feel good. Okay, there you go. Come on. Okay, let's carry on. It is still a mess out here because it is still kind of wintry. It's supposed to snow tonight, so this all has to get cleaned up. But these are some greens that I was growing for the chickens. Obviously, they have kind of lived their life. These are, I don't remember if they're cabbage or broccoli, but they got really leggy. You can see their stems are really long, so I don't know. I don't think I'm even gonna plant them. some beet greens for the chickens. Here is our chicken run. It is a hot mess right now just because it's all wet. This is my kids' mud kitchen that they love playing with. This is kind of against my house. I piled leaves up here to kind of prevent the grass and weeds from growing. This is where we'll have our herb garden all along our house here. These are some beds that we have. These two need to be filled. I'm not gonna tell you guys what's planted in here because a lot of it's not growing yet. So let's see. Show you guys a lesson that I learned in here. These, I believe, are either cabbage or broccoli. They're all in the same family, so it's hard to tell, but I planted them out when it was, it still snowed. So it snowed on them, and as you can see, they're very unhappy. So I'll probably replant that. I kind of want to give you guys like an idea kind of where I'm showing you guys in the garden here. So that's kind of a little bit of an overview. This bed has been incredibly successful. I can actually feel the warmth in here. So I have, these are all carrots. It's kind of a hodgepodge in here, I'm not gonna lie, because I can grow things now. So that's kind of what I've been doing. This is a patch of spinach, a patch of carrots. These are beets. Here's some more beets. These are baby beets. They're succession sowed. This is spinach, and we've been harvesting off of this. I have kind of some interspersed carrots in here. These carrots are finally germinating. Some herbs, some Swiss chard over there. So kind of a little bit of a hodgepodge of everything. All right, next up is a 4x4 raised bed. So this is a hodgepodge as well. I've got peas that will crawl up this trellis eventually. So this whole line right here is peas. And I have some brassicas. I think they're broccoli, but I'm not sure. That's what those bigger looking plants are. Some lettuce in that far corner, and then more carrots. This bed's kind of a hot mess. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this one yet. These are my tulips that I'm trying to hide from the squirrels. It's not going very well. Here are some more tulips. And then this is one of 2 garden beds that has garlic in it. I have some kale, sorry about the middle finger, kind of growing in here. This is another garlic bed, so pretty much all garlic. The squirrels have been digging through this, so I've kind of lost quite a few, but also have a little bit of kale, trying to get some carrots to germinate as well. All right, my hands are freezing right now. This is my main in-ground garden, as you guys can see. It's a little bit of a hot mess. We've got a little bit of, we're working on some stuff back here. You guys can probably tell. I really don't have a lot growing in my in-ground garden. I will show you, I have some green onions, some spring onions that are growing from last year. Oh, let me show you my sunflowers. So this little greenhouse is kind of new to my little urban homestead. I got it for like 50 bucks at Tractor Supply. Hello. And I have some fans hanging out. This is Michael. Yes, she's a girl. Don't you dare. As you can tell by her trying to go after my finger, she's kind of a jerk. That is Hillary. This one over here with the rose comb is Daisy, and then that's Lemon. I'll show you guys my sunflower. There are my sunflower seedlings that got out of control. Look at that one. It's like, I have to move them out. Holy cow, they need to be watered. Woof. All right, this guy's got to go on the floor. Look at this. He's so big. Look at that. Massive little sunflower, so they'll be happy. Stays pretty nice in here. Let's see. 48, and it's currently 40 outside. It feels a lot warmer in there than in here. They follow me everywhere I go. I'm trying to grow peas here, but they're not growing, so I'm not sure what the deal is there. I do have some onion seedlings in here. I don't know if you can even see them. Like here's one. They're so thin. My dad's actually gonna give me his onion seedlings that are like 4 times the size of that. So I don't know if those are gonna stay. And then this is sage that's popping up from last year. Sage is like a weed. If you ever plant it, don't plant it in a garden. A couple years ago, I had 4 raised beds kind of in this general area. I ripped all of it out, but the sage remained. Thought I'd ripped it all out, but there must have been some roots. These are just onion sets that I bought from the store that I grew from last year, and they overwintered. I didn't cover them or anything. I don't know how they survived, but they did. So we've been cutting these for green onions. They're actually kind of growing some red onions in there, but I'm just gonna use these as spring onions. This chives survived from last year. That's pretty sweet. And then they ripped those little jerks. Oh, those mother effers. I had tulips in here as well, and as you can see, the squirrels literally killed all of them. This over here is my raspberry patch. You can kind of see that little stick. They were bare roots, so I guess I'm just kind of waiting and hoping that they'll start growing. In this little pot, I have, this is actually chamomile, and I didn't get any chamomile flowers last year, so it's gonna be kind of interesting. This also overwintered. Sorry, I can't not weed all of this while I'm looking at it. That's a dandelion root right here. Look at that. Could actually dry that, use it in tea. You can make a coffee substitute with that. It's pretty sweet. I'm not gonna today. So yeah, I'll see if I get some chamomile out of this year. So that pretty much does it for my end of April. It's April 30th, my April 30th urban homestead tour. Hope you guys enjoyed. We are in zone 5A. I'll try to put that in the beginning of this video, like in a text, because I always like knowing what growing zone people are in, because there's a lot of things that I can't grow right now that other people that are more like mid-US, southern US can definitely grow. So yeah, thanks for watching, bye!